Hello loyal and lovely people, welcome to the Cents Magic YouTube channel. Today, I'm revealing the top 3 wheat cents in the world: the 1937, 1948, and the 1966 Abraham wheat cent. These 3 coins were extremely hard to find, because right now they are among the most trending coins in the market. If you already have one of these coins, do not sell it until you watch this video. And if you don't have them yet, start looking now. Because today, I'm going to reveal hidden facts and secrets about these wheat cents that will completely shock you. Don't skip this video, could change the value of the coins you own. So guys, let's start with number 1. This is the coin I searched for the most. I spent a long time looking for it, and finally, I managed to find this legendary piece from one of the most powerful countries in the world, the 1937 wheat cent. The 1937 wheat cent is not just an old coin. It is a coin that has quietly gained attention in today's collector market, especially in auctions. Many people still don't realize what they might already have sitting in their drawer or old coin box. In normal condition, a standard 1937 wheat cent is valued at around $140 in today's market. That alone is not bad for a small copper coin that's almost a century old. But here's where the story becomes serious and exciting. If your 1937 wheat cent has an error, that small coin can completely change your financial situation. Yes, you heard that right. Error coins are where the real money lives. A 1937 wheat cent with a misprint, double die, or minting error can be worth anywhere from $1,500 to $1,700, and sometimes even more, depending on the condition and the type of error. Now pause for a moment and really think about this. Many people unknowingly sell these coins cheaply or ignore them completely, simply because they don't know what to look for. That's why I always say, never rush to sell your coins before proper research. Let's talk about errors you should watch for. The most valuable 1937 wheat cents are the ones with double die errors, where parts of the date, letters, or Lincoln's profile appear doubled. Sometimes the doubling is clear, and sometimes it's subtle, but collectors know exactly what to look for. Another powerful error is a misprint, where the coin was struck incorrectly at the mint. These mistakes were never meant to leave the mint, yet some escaped, and today they are worth thousands of dollars. If you have a 1937 wheat cent, don't rush. Take a magnifying glass. Look closely at the date, 1937, the word Liberty, and Lincoln's face. Check for doubling, unusual thickness, off-center strikes, or strange lines that don't belong there. Now here's the shocking part. Coins like this are actively being sold in auctions for thousands of dollars, and many buyers are willing to pay high prices because these error coins are becoming harder to find every year. Once they are locked into private collections, they rarely come back to the market. This is why I say, stop, wait, and examine your coin carefully. If your 1937 wheat cent has a verified error, it could sell for thousands of dollars at auction, not hundreds. And this is only number 1. Imagine what's coming next. That's why you should stay with me until the end of this video, because the next coins on this list might surprise you even more. Each one carries its own hidden story, secret value, and collector demand. Remember, knowledge is power in coin collecting. The difference between a $1 coin and a $1,000 coin is often just information. So don't skip, don't rush, and don't sell blindly, because the next coin might already be in your pocket. Now let's talk about the 1948 Abraham Lincoln cent. The 1948 Lincoln cent was born in a powerful moment in history. The world had just come out of World War II. Nations were rebuilding, economies were restarting, and America was stepping into a new global role. This coin represents recovery, transition, and survival, and collectors love coins with meaning. At first glance, the 1948 Lincoln cent may look ordinary. Many people ignore it because millions were minted. But in coin collecting, numbers don't always tell the full story. Demand, condition, history, and hidden varieties matter just as much. In circulated condition, a regular 1948 wheat cent is usually valued between $700 and $1,100. That doesn't sound exciting, right? But patience, this coin hides its value quietly. In uncirculated or high-grade condition, the value changes dramatically. A clean, red-toned 1948 Lincoln cent with strong detail can reach $1,800 to $2,200. And that's where serious collectors start paying attention. Because coins from the late 1940s are becoming harder to find in top condition. Most were heavily circulated during hard post-war years. People spent them daily. Very few survived untouched. Now let's go deeper. The real magic of the 1948 Lincoln cent comes from mint varieties and strike quality. Some 1948 cents were struck sharply with bold wheat lines and a crisp Lincoln portrait. Others were weakly struck. Collectors pay a premium for sharp strikes, even without visible errors. But if your 1948 cent has an error, the story completely changes. A 1948 Lincoln cent with a double-die error, especially visible on the date, lettering, or Lincoln's profile, can sell for $3,200 to $1,500 depending on condition. These coins are rare, and authenticated examples don't appear in auctions very often. There are also off-center strikes, die cracks, and planchet errors from 1948 that can push values even higher. Some rare error examples have crossed the $75,000 mark at specialized auctions. Here's the key difference between this coin and others. The 1948 Lincoln cent is not about hype. It's about long-term collector trust. Collectors see this coin as stable, historical, and safe. It doesn't spike suddenly, it grows slowly and steadily in value. That makes it attractive to serious collectors and investors who think long-term. Another reason this coin matters is nostalgia. Many collectors grew up seeing 1940s coins in their parents' or grandparents' collections. Emotional value drives prices just as much as rarity. If you own a 1948 Lincoln cent, don't rush to sell it cheaply. First, examine it closely. Look at the wheat ears on the back. Are the lines sharp? Is the color original? Check the date and letters under magnification. Even small details can double the value. And here's a secret many sellers don't know. A professionally graded 1948 Lincoln cent often sells for 30 to 50% more than the same coin raw. Certification matters with this year. This coin teaches an important lesson in coin collecting. Not every valuable coin screams for attention. Some coins whisper, and only informed collectors listen. The 1948 Lincoln cent is a quiet performer. It doesn't shock instantly, but over time, it rewards those who understand it. And remember, we're still not done. If coin number 2 surprised you with its hidden strength and historical weight, wait until you see what's coming next. The final coin on this list has a story that most collectors completely overlook, and that mistake could cost them thousands. Stay with me, because the smallest details often hide the biggest value. Now we move to number 3, the 1966 Lincoln cent. This coin is misunderstood, ignored, and often underestimated. Yet its story is unlike any other coin on this list. The 1966 Lincoln cent was minted during a very unusual time in American history. The mid-1960s were marked by economic pressure, rising inflation, and changes in how money was produced. Because of this, the U.S. Mint made decisions that permanently changed how collectors view coins from this era. Here's the first thing most people don't know. 1966 Lincoln cents do not have mint marks. That alone makes this year special. During this period, mint marks were intentionally removed to discourage coin hoarding. As a result, every 1966 Lincoln cent looks the same at first glance, and that confusion causes many valuable pieces to be overlooked. In circulated condition, a regular 1966 Lincoln cent is usually worth $5 to $15. Most people stop right there and assume the coin has no future. That's a mistake. The real value of the 1966 Lincoln cent lies in condition, strike quality, and errors. High-grade 1966 cents are surprisingly hard to find. These coins were heavily used in everyday transactions, and very few survived in clean, untouched condition. A bright red, uncirculated 1966 Lincoln cent can be worth $200 to $350, especially if the strike is strong and the surfaces are clean. But now comes the part collectors truly care about. The 1966 Lincoln cent is famous for error varieties. Some examples show double die errors, especially in the lettering and date. Others have die cracks, off-center strikes, or broad strikes caused by worn or damaged minting equipment. These errors were common during the high production pressure of the 1960s, but finding one today is not easy. A verified 1966 Lincoln cent with a clear double die error can sell for $900 to $1,500, depending on condition and eye appeal. More dramatic errors have crossed $2,000 in private sales and specialty auctions. Here's what makes this coin truly different from the others. The 1966 Lincoln cent is a sleeping giant. Collectors ignored it for decades because it wasn't old enough, rare enough, or flashy enough. But today, collectors are re-examining the 1960s, and demand is quietly increasing. Another reason this coin matters is accessibility. Unlike earlier wheat cents, many people still find 1966 cents in old jars, inherited collections, or forgotten boxes. That means discovery is still possible, and that keeps collector interest alive. If you own a 1966 Lincoln cent, slow down before judging it. Check the lettering closely. Look for doubling in Liberty and In God We Trust. Examine the date. Tilt the coin under light and look for raised lines, cracks, or unusual thickness. These small details are where the real value hides. And here's an important collector truth. A graded 1966 Lincoln cent almost always sells for more than an ungraded one. Certification turns doubt into confidence, and confidence increases price. This coin teaches a powerful lesson. Value doesn't always come from age. Sometimes it comes from timing, mistakes, and overlooked history. The 1966 Lincoln cent isn't loud. It doesn't demand attention. But for collectors who understand it, this coin can be one of the smartest holds of the modern era. And that completes our list. 3 coins. 3 very different stories. 3 chances most people miss. Because in coin collecting, the biggest mistake isn't owning the wrong coin. It's not knowing what you already have.